All right, OG Ballers family and everyone that's tuned in from all the different platforms. Welcome to the AFC Championship Game that's taking place between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. The winner of this game will go to their first Super Bowl in franchise history. You got the Cleveland Browns, who is led by Coach Derrel Mason. They are undefeated for the first time since the 2007 Patriots, sitting at a record of 19-0. And on the flip side, you got Coach Kadarius Bailey bringing these Jacksonville Jaguars back to the AFC Championship Game for the second year in a row. They lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers as they came close to the Super Bowl last year. Let's see which coach is going to finally break through and make it to meet the Philadelphia Eagles. Tyron Ralph is going to take a knee.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start
onto the field are the Cleveland Browns. Let's go over their offense. Their offense was led by Cam Newton, who had 4,041 passing yards, 43 touchdowns on the season, and 18 picks. Had a 68% completion percentage. Also had Nick Chubb, who went over 2,000 yards rushing and had 26 touchdowns on the ground. Their receiving corps was led by Anthony Schwartz, who had 69 for 1,240 and 18 touchdowns. Odell Beckham was nearly at 1,000 yards with 10 touchdowns. Here we go, 1st and 10 at the 25. They hand it to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is to the 30. He's going to break one tackle, and he's going to get close to a first down. It's a gain of 8. Nick Chubb went for over 300 yards in the win against the Kansas City Chiefs in the divisional. He's trying to carry these guys to their first Super Bowl ever.
Because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On the flip side, this Jacksonville defense is pretty good. This group was top 5. This group was top 5 in the league on defense.
2 yards on second down.
Let's go 2nd and 2 at nearly the 33-yard line. Hand it off to Nick Chubb. He's going to get a first down and going to gain about 10 yards to the 43-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver.
Again, this is one of the best running backs in the league. He was a huge part in their win against the Kansas City Chiefs last week. As far as the Jaguars, they had an outstanding classic against the Miami Dolphins in which they won in overtime. Cam Newton's going to drop back to throw. That's going to be caught by Charlie Kolar. First down into Jacksonville territory at the 42-yard line.
That was good protection there. No, that was
this was a Jaguar. This was a Cleveland offense who was held to 81 yards passing last week. They're going to be definitely looking to revive themselves in the passing attack.
So into Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They hand it off to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's going to break and get a first down to the 29, gain of 13. Nick Chubb is off to a great start. 3 carries for 31 yards so far to start this ball game.
I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
If you're Jacksonville, you have to stop the run if you're going to win this ball game because this offense goes through Nick Chubb. I don't care what anyone says, this offense goes through Nick Chubb. 1st and 10 inside the 30 of Jacksonville. Play action for Cam Newton. He's going to roll out. He's going to run. And he's lost the ball but went out of bounds. Gain of 7. They're facing this Jaguar defense that was number 4 in the league in points allowed, 21.4 points on the season. They were middle of the pack as far as passing and rushing. On the flip side, they're facing the number 2 offense in the league. The Cleveland Browns averaged 41 points on the season. They were the number 3 rushing team in the league, but they were middle of the pack in passing.
Second down.
That's what you have to do if you're going to win this ball game if you're Jacksonville. 2nd and 3 to 22-yard line. Hands it off to Nick Chubb. And Nick Chubb's going to be close to a first down. Gain of 3. That's going to be 3rd and short.
22 to the 19.
They're into the red zone, but it's 3rd down in inches. The Browns are moving the ball effectively on that first drive.
A lot of big plays to be broken.
Again, if you're just tuning in, these two teams are trying to make their first Super Bowl appearance in franchise history. 3rd down in inches at the 19-yard line. Hands it off. Nick Chubb is going to be 1st and goal at E9, gain of 10. First and goal for the Cleveland Browns.
AFC title game. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this.
Let's see, can these guys finally capitalize and get into the end zone? But they've had an effective first drive to open this ball game.
3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
See the receiver in motion. Here goes Anthony Schwartz. Anthony Schwartz is going to gain 5 yards to make his second and goal. Gain of 5 there for these guys.
They got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Again, the Browns are trying to get into the end zone. This has been a very long first drive
Second and goal
for the Cleveland Browns.
Inside the 5.
Second and goal at the 4. Hands it off to Nick Chubb. That's going to be a touchdown for the Browns. Nick Chubb off to a great start to open this ball game. That was a 10-play drive. Took over 3.5 minutes, and the Browns take the lead early, 7-0. That's actually a 9-play, 76-yard drive. 3:24 it took, but the Browns have the lead at 7-0. Here comes the Jaguars onto the field.
And a fair catch signaled for.
And as we discuss the Jaguars on offense, let's go over these guys real quick. Trevor Lawrence had a pretty good year, 4,900 passing yards for 38 touchdowns on the season, 72% in completion this year, Travis Etienne in his second year had 1,583 on the ground, 14 rushing touchdowns. Hands it off to Travis Etienne, who's going to get a first down, gain of 12. That's the way you open this ball game. Now, as far as this receiving core, Will Fuller had 1,299 and 10 touchdowns. DJ Shark had 1,273 and 11 touchdowns.
And you know you
Zach
need good
Leslie,
blocking
the
up front in order to
rookie
gain yardage.
out of Alabama
Every one
State,
of these
had
RPOs,
831 and 9 touchdowns.
If you do it right and they look the same,
This was a
whether it's
very
handoff
balanced
inside
passing
or the
attack
quarterback
for
keeps
the
it,
Jacksonville
that
Jaguars
allows you
all
to fool
season
the
long.
defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line. Hands it off to Etienne again. Etienne has a space, and he's going to get to midfield. Gain of 13. First down for the Jaguars.
Plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
Again, this is two of the most balanced ball clubs in the league. This Jacksonville offense is going against the number 1 defense in the league in the Cleveland Browns. They've only given up 16 points per game all year. They were number 3 in passing, with 213.4 passing yards allowed per game. Number 4 in rushing with 75 yards allowed per game. First and 10 at midfield for the Jaguars.
From midfield now,
Terry Lawrence going to dump it down to Zach Leslie. He's going to get a gain of 6. It should have been 7, but you know Madden does terrible math. Second and 4.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like
very
that,
talented
you keep thinking to
Jacksonville
yourself,
Jaguar offense.
He's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Second
4
and
yards
4.
remain for second down.
Let's see what these Jaguars are going to cook up right here.
Now
Trevor Lawrence is going to give a screen to Travis Etienne. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The 38-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the
Inside the 40 for the Jaguars.
When guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it.
First and 10 at the 38. Let's see, can these Jaguars capitalize on this great drive that's been taking place so far? Under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. He's going to hand off to Etienne again, and Etienne's going to gain another first down. He's still on his feet. What's going on here, Madden? Gain of 14, first down at the 24-yard line. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not a Madden player, this is the type of stuff that Madden does. As you saw, he was down, but Madden decided he wanted to run off a couple more minutes off the clock. But first and 10, close to the red zone.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
We're going to do a halfback toss. Etienne, and that went absolutely nowhere. He actually lost 4 yards on that play. Don't know what that coach saw right there. Second down and 13.
Brings up second down.
A little bit over a minute left in the first quarter. Trevor Lawrence going to go play action. Trevor is going to be sacked. And that's going to be Dexter Lawrence with the sack. That makes it 3rd and 18 at the 32-yard line. Unfortunately, they are in field goal range. However, it's snowing. And in the snow, you don't want to be taking a 50-yard field goal.
Now after the
They're going to get some yards.
The Jags looking at a third.
We got 3rd and 18. They got to get to the 14 to get a first down.
Now on
Trevor Lawrence is going to roll out. He's going to have to throw it away. Good pressure by the Cleveland Browns defense. And here comes a 49-yard field goal. This rookie's going to have to hit this field goal to cut it to 4. Let's see, can he do it? Kick is away, and it is no good. And, of course, unfortunately, here in the snow, that was a lucky field goal you did not want to have, and the Browns will take over after a missed field goal. What a stand by the Browns defense.
Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Browns drive about to get started. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time.
A little bit under 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Can the Browns take advantage? They hand it back to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is going to gain 3 yards. That should be the last play of the first quarter, with the Cleveland Browns leading 7-0.
Rhetorical skills were on point.
He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football.
If you just tuned in, this is the first play of the second quarter. The Browns marched the field, got a touchdown. Jacksonville moved the ball down the field and settled for a field goal, which unfortunately was missed. Second down and 6 at the 42. Hands it off to Nick Chubb, and Nick Chubb is going to gain 5 yards.
Make this a third and
Make that 4, actually. Like I said, Madden does terrible math. 3rd down and 2.
If they just do that all the way
At the
down,
47-yard line.
end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2.
And while we're on this stream, Nick Chubb went to the school at the University of Georgia. You're defending national champions. Shout out to him real quick. 3rd down and short. Hands it off to Nick Chubb. That's going to be a first down. And that's going to actually be in the Jacksonville territory. Gain of 4. 1st and 10. The Browns are moving this ball.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
As you see, Nick Chubb is carrying this team to the best of his ability.
On 1st and 10.
Campbell's going to drop back. He's going to throw it to Charlie Kallar. Gain of about 4. 2nd and 6.
2nd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Again, the winner of this game takes on Shaq Washington and the Philadelphia Eagles. If you've heard that name before, he was in the Super Bowl in season 1 with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hands it off. Nick Chubb will not go down. Gain of 6, close to a first down. It's going to make it 3rd and short.
We say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Can the Jaguars come up with a well-needed stop right here?
This is 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1. Can they get a big stop here? It's going to be 4 down territory. Of course, it's in the snow. Hands it off. Chubb got a first down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. First down for the Browns. This Cleveland Brown team is trying to be the second team in franchise in NFL history to go to the Super Bowl with more than 18 wins on the season at the undefeated stretch. The New England Patriots went there in 07 and lost to the New York Giants.
This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start
Sending
making
the
plays.
tight end in motion. Let's play action for Cam Newton. Cam's going to roll out the pocket. He's going to throw it complete to Charlie Collard, who's going to be close to a first down into a gain of 8. 69. Right outside of field goal, right outside of the red zone is Charlie Collard. If you are the Browns, you got to love what the Browns are doing so far. They're playing smart. They know what got them here, which is Nick Chubb.
Second and a yard.
So you go by what got you here. Hands it back to Nick Chubb, and that's going to be a first down gain of 2. He has 12 carries for 77 and a touchdown to start this ball game. If you're going to win this ball game, you're going to have to stop Nick Chubb for the Jaguars.
They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Play action for Cam Newton. He's going to throw it. That's going to be caught for a touchdown by Anthony Schwartz. 19-yard touchdown, and the Browns are about to take a 14-0 lead here in Cleveland. What another drive, another 9-play, 61-yard drive. Took almost 3 minutes off the clock. This Browns offense has gotten this team up 14-0.
Slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's see, can this Jaguar offense respond? The Jaguars moved the ball within the 30, had to settle for a field goal, which unfortunately was missed.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go.
Trevor Lawrence going to run. He's going to slide.
So in this case,
gain of 7.
You can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Second
All right,
down
1st and
3.
10. No, excuse me, 2nd and 3 for the Jaguars. Hands it off to Travis Etienne. He's going to be close to a first down. Gain of 2.
A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They need this conversion again.
Get a first down out of this.
The Jaguars got to get points on this drive.
There's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on.
Third down and short. Got to have a first down here. Hands it off to Etienne. Did he get it? He didn't get his 4th down in inches. And Jacksonville's going to punt. Or not. They're going to take a timeout. They're going to do what they should be doing, which is getting ready to go for it on 4th and short. You cannot put that ball back in Cleveland's hand, up 14, and with Nick Chubb nearly being 100 yards rushing. Can't do it. Got to play this game like there's no tomorrow.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few
4th
inches.
down
so
in
they're going to have to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
The crowd is going crazy here in Cleveland. Let's see, can these guys make a big stop? They got a missed field goal earlier. Can they get him up with another stop? Hands it off. Etienne's going to have that first down. And a gain of 4. 1st and 10 to extend the drive.
Thought they might throw the football.
That's huge for the Jacksonville offense. They needed that. They could not afford.
And the reason they were able to
back
get
in the
it
hands
done,
of the Browns,
he
up
ran that
14
play with
right now.
conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
Play. Oh, there. It's going to be Travis Etienne, who's going to gain 6 yards.
Near the 45-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is pretty
second
clear.
down
Almost
is short.
like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their
The
will
beautiful
on the
thing
defense
is for the Jaguars, if they can find a way to
Yeah,
score
5
here
straight
to get the
carries to
ball to
start
open
this
the
drive,
second
and
half,
like you said, the way it's
they got to
working,
get points.
they may just stick with it.
A little bit over 2 minutes remaining. Probably the last one before the 2-minute warning. We're going to get this off. Trevor Lawrence.
Lawrence
Rolls out.
eluding the pressure.
He's going to look deep. That's going to be caught by Etienne Jr. Deep into Cleveland territory at the 19-yard line. First and 10 at the 19, and that's your 2-minute warning. They had to come up with a big play there, and they just did.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down
First and
inside
10
the
at
20.
the 19-yard line. They got to get points. Can they score here?
Inside
Trevor
the red
Lawrence.
zone here. They'll look to throw.
Going to roll out. He's going to dump it down
And he's got
to
his big
Landon. It's going to be close to a
complete.
first down, gain
And
of
a good gain
9.
here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Outstanding play calling after getting that first down on that 4th and short. These guys should be in no rush to close into this lead. Again, you got to make the Browns go quick. But that also on the flip side, the Jaguars kick the ball off to open this ball game. They're going to have to make a way to cut into this lead.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Hands it off.
To the ground.
Etienne is going to
Short
be
pickup there
close
down
to the
about
first
9.
down. I don't think he got
A
it.
minimal
He's going to be
gain
3rd and
there on
1.
the 8th play of the drive. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run pass.
Again, they shouldn't be in any rush to score here, but they got to get this conversion. 3rd and 1. Still got 2 timeouts.
Back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Huge moment in this ball game once again. Under a minute left. Hands it off.
3rd down.
Etienne he got it. He got it. First and goal at the 9. 45 seconds remaining. Still got both timeouts. They got to score a touchdown on this drive. They cannot walk away with a field goal.
Just got right into the line of scrimmage.
Walking away with a field goal would be detrimental. Who took a timeout?
And converted.
It's going to be Jacksonville that took a timeout.
Of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36.
Actually, surprised the timeout didn't come sooner. But if you're the Browns, you got to love how this drive has started off.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here goes a touch pass to Will Fuller, gain of 5. That's a very, very smart play call.
Nice play design there.
Under 30 seconds remaining.
You
got to score.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they?
Trevor is going to be picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he may be gone. What a boneheaded play call. And the Browns are going to take a 21-0 lead. What was that coach thinking?
The Browns defense has a touchdown.
You cannot make that mistake, 1st and goal. Kick is up. It's good. 21-0 Cleveland.
And it's now 21-0.
8 seconds left in the first half. The Browns can win a huge pick 6.
Here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Let's see, can the Jaguars at least get close to field goal range? They got 8 seconds and 1 timeout. They just got to hope that that's not going to be a back-breaking play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm,
First
they
and
may
10.
give him a shot to let this thing rip.
He's going to
downfield.
run the ball. That's going to probably be a first half. The Cleveland Browns lead 21 to nothing.
1 second remaining
We're actually
in the first
going to
half.
call one more play.
Timeout.
So it's not halftime yet. Winner of this game takes on Shaq Washington and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Second and 7.
Second and 7. 1 second left at the 28. Got to go 72 yards. Etienne's going to run a wildcat. And it's going to be down to first down, but that's the end of the first half.
So
the Browns
leading
21 to nothing.
Game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
Here we go, leading 21 to nothing. Are your Cleveland Browns. The Jaguars gotta have a touchdown here.
Jaguars
they came off with anything less than it. As you see, the Browns actually only have 144 yards total on the day, but they're up 21 to nothing.
This is where their coaches
Etienne gains, I believe, a yard.
And demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan.
The Browns have never been to a Super Bowl. They're trying to get there now.
That should be more.
This is actually the Browns' first trip to the AFC title game since 1988, when they lost close to the Denver Broncos. Excuse me, that was 1989.
One only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun.
Trevor Lawrence is going to roll out in the pocket. He's going to throw it downfield. It's going to be caught by Travis Etienne to the 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Jaguars.
A big connection on that one. 39 yards.
Again, right now, this is a game of unfortunate mistakes for the Jaguars. They had a missed field goal. A pick six happened within the 5. 2 big-time point swings in this ball game. Here goes Etienne. He's going to get a gain of a yard.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job.
Under 6 minutes left in the third. Gain of a yard at the 34-yard line. At this point of the ball game, we got to be honest, a field goal is not going to do anything.
On second and 9. Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence going deep. That's a touchdown to Will Fuller. What a throw. And that's going to cut this lead to 14
yards. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
Kick is up. It is good. 21 to 7.
The uprights. And the
4-play, 75-yard drive. They're going to have to get a stop.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Again, can this group come up with a stop?
We'll see.
Turn around and read the end zone. He's going to get it to the 23.
Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's see, the Browns have scored every time they've touched the ball in this ball game. See what these Browns have up their sleeve. The Browns had a great first half. Both of their drives were touchdown drives.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening.
They're going to hand it off to Nick Chubb. He's going to gain 3 yards. Nick Chubb with 13 of 80 and a touchdown on the day.
They've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Second down and 7. It's been a pretty run-heavy game plan. 15 carries on the ground, 5 passes on the day. Second and 7. Cam Newton.
Here's Newton.
Going to look. He's going to roll out the pocket. Cam Newton is going to slide for a first down, gain of 7.
He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going to his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
Again, you got to just play smart. You don't need the big play. You're just trying to put yourself in position to close these ball games out. Still got a 14-point lead. Cam Newton going to get a tag from Schwartz. He's going to get a first down to the 48.
Before being tackled.
Gain of 15.
Now get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point,
right outside of midfield. If the Browns can score a touchdown here, they may put this thing away
and finish this one off.
But if you're the Jaguars, you need to stop in the worst way possible. He's headed off to Nick Chubb again. Good tackle, only gaining a yard.
He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Second down and 9. They're right at midfield, at the 49 to be exact. Second down and 9. Again, we're right at midfield. Under 4 minutes left in the third. Hands it off. Nick Chubb is going to gain like 3 yards.
Into Jacksonville territory.
That's 4, actually. Third down and 5. Third and manageable, actually, for the Browns. But if you're Jacksonville, you need a stop. And you need to stop now. Third and 5. Cam gonna get it to Odell Beckham. That's gonna be tackled short of the first down.
He's gonna be taken
4th
down here, still
and
a couple
2.
yards short.
They're gonna go for it. If the Jaguars can get a stop, we have ourselves a ball game. Or will they go to their bread and butter here, which is Nick Chubb? Hands it off. Nick Chubb is going to get extra yardage, gain of 7, first down to the 37-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe
Trust me when I tell you, if anyone understands the Nick Chubb effect, I do. But first and 10 to the 37-yard line.
That's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Here you go. Play action. Cam Newton rolls out. Caught by Klar. First down.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there.
They've been a real balanced offense today. Hands it back to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's going to gain about 3 to 4 yards.
20 at the 21.
Ashley 3. Second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play
This could be the put-away drive.
They gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down.
It's off to Nick Chubb.
Nick
Chubb's going to be close to a first down.
At the Jaguars 16. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
We are under a minute left in the third quarter. Let's see, can they come up with a stop? Hands it off. Strong is going to get a first down. Gain of 4
before he's tackled at the 12.
The Browns are taking their sweet time because they know
now and their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
There's going to be a jet sweep.
Give it to a jet sweep to Schwartz, who got around the corner, and it's going to be close to a first down.
4 before he's out of bounds. from the 4. It's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2. End of the third quarter. The Browns are 1 quarter away from clinching their first Super Bowl appearance in
This
franchise
is the
history.
NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
They're at the 4-yard line trying to go up by 3 scores, which has put this thing over. Cleveland closing in on their first trip to the Super Bowl.
They give
Nick Chubb, touchdown,
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Into the end zone for the
That
Browns
could
touchdown.
be the difference of this ball
Nick
game.
Chubb, his
Jacksonville's
second
down by
touchdown of the
21
afternoon.
with
And
6
the
minutes
Browns
left in this
closing
game.
in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns. At
6:58
21.
left in this ball game. And London's not going to bring it out the
And
end
it'll
zone.
come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super
First
Bowl
and 10
so
for
close
Jacksonville.
3
Let's see
quarters
if these
ago,
guys
but
score
obviously
quick
starting to slip
and at
away
least
if it
try to
hasn't
get this thing
already. They
closer.
need points here and in a hurry. Play action.
Here we go, play
It's
action.
Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence looking. He's going to throw it away.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there.
Really,
Looked like
unfortunately,
nobody open.
the
Now
big
2nd
moment of this
down.
ball game
Another
that kind
pass
of
attempt,
stuck a
another
fork in the
incompletion, and they're
Jaguars
just
was
a little
the
over
pick
100
six
yards
before the
passing
half.
here in this game. So defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan,
2nd
and
and
especially
10.
the execution.
Throwing
Trevor
again
Lawrence.
on 2nd and 10. Lawrence flushed
It's
out.
going to be
Oh, and this ball tipped and
intercepted by Force. The rookie out of Cincinnati.
And he's able to
And
get it
back
to
into
27.
Jacksonville territory at the 27-yard line. That might have been all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. The Browns are closing in on a Super Bowl appearance that is years
all
overdue.
the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Chubb
Hands
on
it
the
off.
counter.
Nick Chubb is going to be closing in first and goal at the 8.
Greg, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
I think you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
20.
Hands it off to Nick Chubb.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Under 6 minutes remaining, 5 at the 5-yard line.
Dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Gun. 20.
Hands it off. Nick Chubb. Is that a
It'll
touchdown?
be a
No,
gain of
short.
5, and it's going to set up a
It's gonna be
3rd and
third
goal.
down and
Pretty good
goal.
job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it
At
does
the
is
1-yard
emphasize
line,
that
we are
strategic
under
football
5.5
and
minutes
situational
remaining.
football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first
This
down
was
marker
a tough
was,
one for Coach
and making sure
Kadarius
they didn't
Bailey
get
and
there.
the Jacksonville Jaguars. Those guys have been good for the 2nd year in a row. Their season ends 1 game short of the Super Bowl. Coach Derrel Mason came
They'd really
in
like
his
to make
first
the short
season
field pay off.
and will
We'll see
take
if
this
they
Cleveland
can, but
Browns
this is
squad,
3rd and goal.
who was in 3rd place last season, to a
Chubb
Super Bowl
gets into the end
touchdown,
zone.
Cleveland.
Touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
Kick is good.
Offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Jaguars come to the
First
line
and
to start their
10,
next drive.
5 minutes remaining in this
Their
ball
backs really
game.
against the
Jacksonville
wall
down
now.
by
They
a
knew how
lot.
tough this would be.
They headed
On the
to
road,
Etienne.
AFC
He's
title
going to
game,
gain 3
and they have
yards.
gotten all they could handle and then some. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a
But it was another amazing season by these Jaguars.
Win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of
Only
run.
lost one
Right?
ball
It was
game
kinda
all
stacked
year.
up.
It
Found a
just
little bit
was
of yardage,
unfortunate it
and
ended this
frankly,
way.
they're pretty close
Play
to
action
staying
for
on
Trevor
schedule on
Lawrence.
offense. The playbook
Gets it to
is still open for
Zach
the
Leslie,
coordinator.
gain of
And
4.
down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. One thing I think that's
But
safe
these
to say
Cleveland
defensively,
Browns
the tackling's
have the
been really good.
1972 Miami Dolphins
it's been
scared
very, very hard for them to
because
move
they're
the ball
one
because
win
you're not
away
getting the benefits of run
from
after
being the
catch. You're
second
tackling
team in
almost on
in
the spot.
NFL
That
history
means you have to run extra
to
plays.
finish
Harder to
completely
move.
undefeated. First and 10 for
Connecting here
DJ
with
Shark,
Shark.
and Shark
And
might
some
be
space
gone.
here.
He's going to
He
get to the
finally
21.
goes down, but not before reaching
First
the
and 10 for the
21.
Jaguars. 4 minutes to
A
be
big
exact
play there on the
left in
catch
this
and
ball
run.
game.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On first and
Trevor
10,
Lawrence going
it's
to roll
Lawrence.
out. Gets it
Completing
to
it to the right
Johnson,
side.
who's going to be
Johnson.
closing
And he will
in.
reach
First
the
and goal at
8-yard
the
line
8.
before going out.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about
First
angling
and goal
for a
at
new
the
contract.
8-yard line. Can the Jaguars cut into this lead?
A snap to Lawrence.
Hands it
as he
to DJ
taps
Shark.
this forward.
They are
And they'll be
meeting
driven
him
back
for
here,
a
losing
loss.
yardage to the 9. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of
Derek Force with another tackle. He had an interception early.
A few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Trevor Lawrence going to go for the screen to Will Fuller. He's going to gain 4
And from the
yards.
9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Third and goal, under 3 minutes.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone
See what these
twice
guys can
already.
do. Third
Here
and goal at the
comes third and
5.
goal. Off the play
Play
fake.
action.
Here's
Trevor
Lawrence.
Lawrence going to roll out. He's
Rolling
going
to
to
his
throw it
right.
up, and it's going to be
To the
incomplete.
goal line, but it's
And we got
incomplete.
4th
I
and
think here
goal
the
at
score
the
dictates you're pretty much going to go for it.
5-yard
When
line.
you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this
Probably the
situation,
last
you're exactly
legit
right.
chance
Dial
for this
up one of your
Jaguar
better
offense to score a
plays
touchdown.
and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the
4th and
6
goal at
here
the
on
5.
4th and goal. And they'll try
Trevor
and throw forward with
rolls
Lawrence.
out the pocket.
Flush to his right.
Gonna throw completion.
Toward the
Touchdown.
pylon,
Zach
caught.
Leslie.
Touchdown.
What a play
5-yard
call
touchdown.
towards the end of this
And
ball
the
game.
Jaguars get a
to
small
cut the
measure
lead
of revenge
to
as they
21.
cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Again, if you're the Jaguars, you're going to go back and look at
Point
this ball
after,
game and
up
think
and
about the
good.
mistakes that
And
you
that'll
made.
cut the lead
The
back
pick
down to 21.
6 when you could have cut the lead to 7. And then you had a missed field goal. That's
After
10
the touchdown,
points
Cook now
they
to
left off
kick
this
this one
ball,
away.
off this board. And it came back to haunt them.
They'll
Tyron
elect
Brown.
to bring it
We
out
got
here
the
for the end zone. And no chance
the
to get away,
17.
so they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
But let's give credit where credit is due. Coach Derrel Mason and that Cleveland Browns squad has been amazing all season long. And they're closing in on a trip to the Super Bowl.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt
Hands it
trophy.
off. Too strong.
Yet,
First down. Gain of 12.
First and 10. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed. Like
this is going to probably be your 2-minute warning. And the fans in Cleveland are feeling it. They have not won a championship since 1964 when it was the actual NFL. This is their first ever Super Bowl appearance. Again, they've been to several AFC Championship games
so the
back in the 80s.
Possession of the football here as we get you reset.
With Bernie Kosar.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Hands it off to Nick Chubb, who had an amazing day on the ground today. Gain of 2. They're just trying to run this clock out at this point.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just
again, years and years of heartbreaking Cleveland is going to finally be accomplished. They're going to get over that hump that has been tough for them. They're getting to go to the Super Bowl. As for the Eagles, this is their first Super Bowl appearance since winning it in 2017 against the New England Patriots.
We won. Come to my wall. 51 to my boy. 51. No. Great. Check nickel. Rush in.
Hands it off to Strong. Strong's going to get a first down.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get this up.
Browns just going ahead and getting the clock off and getting ready for a trip to the Super Bowl. Both number 1 seeds are here in the Super Bowl this year.
Wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities.
Again, what a great season for the Jaguars. They beat the LA Chargers in a wild card round. Won a classic against the Miami Dolphins, probably the game of the year in this league. But it just came to an end here in the AFC Championship game. The Browns went undefeated, got number 1 seed, won 37-27 over the Kansas City Chiefs, and now they're going to win 35-14 over the Jaguars. One step closer to that Lombardi. Again, they're awaiting Shaq Washington and the Eagles. Shaq Washington take a Philadelphia squad that he took over after winning the Super Bowl with the Pittsburgh Steelers and won another trip to the Super Bowl. Can he repeat as a head coach? Or will these Browns finally be Super Bowl champions? Congratulations, Cleveland. You are the AFC champions. Final score 35-14. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you for the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. Good night, everyone.